Okay, I pressed. Okay.
We are live.
Hi, hello everyone. Today we are with Joe, and we are going to discuss about Flokzu, Cheatlayer, Riku, and TrueRanker, and
Rank tracker, nozzle.
rank tracker and nozzle. Yeah. Welcome to the stream.
Talk about everything. Cheatlayer, yeah.
Yeah, talk about everything. Yeah, now is better. So Joe, which one you want to talk about first? Are we live yet?
Whatever you think.
Okay, let's talk about TrueRanker. So what's your feeling?
Hold on a second. I have a fire over here.
Fire. Okay. Did you win live?
Hey, I'm back. Sorry. My
No
daughters.
worries.
My daughters are. Here's the problem. Yeah, come here, Scarlett. She doesn't like rank tracker or TrueRanker or nozzle. What are those?
Oh,
Yeah, not happy.
yeah.
Are you okay?
So what
now?
can we do?
Oh, you want your pacifier? All right, I gotta get a pacifier. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, you talk to Ravine.
Hi. How are you doing? No. You feeling shy? Tell me a story. Story.
Where it is. There it is.
Yes, Casey. We are going to inform you about buying.
All right, Leah, did you say anything?
Yeah, she's being silent.
The other one is looking. We're looking for a pacifier. Can't find a pacifier, so she's freaking out. All right, come here. We're very professional here in New York.
Yeah. We're all family oriented.
Ankit knows. He knows. He has a baby now. He knows the deal. Oh, she's hiding. Scarlett's hiding because what she does is she thinks if she covers her eyes, you won't see her. She becomes invisible. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're talking about TrueRanker, right?
Yeah.
I
I
think
want to know your thoughts. Yeah.
you picked up a code, right?
I did.
TrueRanker, I ignored the whole time, like so many others.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it because obviously we had SERP Watch, we had Nozzle, we had Rank Tracker.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's another tool. And then I see everyone saying the sustainability of those high volume, keyword searches, rank tracking searches, 5,000 every day. How is that sustainable? So many of us ignored it.
Yes.
But after Sam and Hugh and a bunch of people at the last minute said, hey, you got to check this out. It's pretty good. I checked it out and it's pretty good. So the competitor search competition analysis tool is great. because first of all, it works, unlike rank trackers, which doesn't work. So right there you have, bonus, and it's an easy UI. Hey Pam. Yes, Casey says Twanker.
Yes.
Twanker works. So I went from 2
didn't miss
code
the
to 3.
chance. Yeah. He totally didn't miss the chance. Yeah.
Well, now it's on. We have another day, right, on AppSumo Plus, I think, for TrueRanker. I think it's ending if you have Plus.
Yes, it's ending.
So right now, I would put, in my opinion, Nozzle still number 1, but Nozzle's kind of a separate story because it's got a more advanced UI. It's not for everybody, a little bit complicated. And then I would put TrueRanker number 2 or number 1 A for the common user. People just want to get to the point, easy dashboard, get your information, get out. And then Rank Tracker would be next. Rank Tracker still has a high ceiling because it has the audit tool, it has the competitor analysis tool, but those two don't work yet. They just redid Rank Tracker's dashboard, and they added new features, but the old features they promised still don't work. So, and then I would put SERPWatch last. SERPWatch is so slow. It's not good.
Yeah, SERPWatch is been very under, what do you call that? Underperformed.
Yeah, I was last summer. I was speaking to the founder, trying to tell him, your servers, everything's very slow. Could you please fix it? Because, it's a great, very simple rank tracking tool, but the load time is way too slow. So he never fixed it. He tried. He said it was because of the AppSumo deal, and more people were hitting the site. That's why it was slower. But after it left AppSumo, it got slower. So that was, in my mind, waste of money.
Yeah.
And the TrueRanker, it'll give you the you can add a few competitors. You go and then 5, 10 competitors depending on your tier. It'll give you keyword suggestions. It doesn't give you much unless you connect it to your Google account, and then it will give you much more. And then you can start hitting the keywords that it recommends to put in. And like I said before, the limits are very generous. This is a tool that I was talking about last year that I was waiting for, because all the other ones, Authoritas, Labrica, they were all doing, even Nozzle, they were doing per pull, per keyword, or they were rotating. They were doing once a week. They were not doing daily. And having a tool like this that does daily keyword changes is awesome. That's what you want from a keyword tool. You want daily. And Authoritas, I refunded because the founder said to me, "Oh, you don't need to know daily, so we're not doing that." And I right away said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Well, my team at Authoritas, we believe that you cannot change a site's daily ranking." And when he said that to me, I said, "You don't know what you're talking about, because you could change." A site will go up and down from day to day. Not that you need the information, but it's very true.
Hi, Pam, Sam. We are talking about TrueRanker.
Hey, Sam and Pam.
So guys,
come on.
Sam, I think already. Who commented this?
Oh, Wilson. Yeah, Wilson. I think.
Yeah, Wilson. Bro, can you give permission to the chat? The link is in the description.
Yeah, Wilson, give permission. There's a link. But yeah, I think TrueRanker, it's a buy. Depends what you have before. If you have Nozzle or Rank Tracker and you're happy with them, it's not a must buy. But if you have SERPWatch and Labrica, it's a buy. Or the other ones. But again, we don't know sustainability. which is a concern.
Yeah, exactly.
Many,
that's one of the headache.
Because he's giving out tier 3, 5,000 keywords daily.
Mm.
That's a lot. That's a lot of, that's expensive. So I don't know. Use it. If you buy it, use it. I look at it as, you spend $170 tier 3 or whatever, $120 tier 2, then use it for within 3 months. That would be your monthly subscription to another tool. So use it,
Yeah,
Nozzle, Pam says,
Nozzle.
Nozzle's been up and down. Nozzle got faster recently. I was checking it again today. It seems to be faster again, but some days it's slower. And I've mentioned it. Pam's mentioned it. We both mentioned it. What's going on with that? Speed up the SERP. It's not as slow as SERP Watch, but it got a bit slow.
Yeah. So I check it Nozzle sometimes, and I notice that it slows down, and maybe in certain time it comes back again in full speed.
Yeah, and there's some things where you can't see the gains and losses of your wins, your daily wins, unless you go to the top and you change it from to metrics, the rank to metric rank, and then it'll refresh the page and show you on the homepage your daily wins and your losses, which really helps.
Right.
But Nozzle does do competition analysis, but you just have to put in other brand names, and that works fine. TrueRanker is great because you just put them in right away and they're all there. So it's much easier to get information quicker. So that might be why TrueRanker will be more popular with most people. But I still think Nozzle was built by SEOs for SEOs. So if you're in an agency, you will still enjoy Nozzle,
Yeah. I mean, even myself, I find it sometimes a bit complicated for me to use. But when I dig down, the data is so much. There's so much inside. So sometimes I'm not sure which part I should look at. I think that's my primary problem.
It definitely is overwhelming. It's like looking at the matrix, computer with the numbers, and it's beautiful to look at all the data, and you feel like, wow, I'm a real SEO with this tool. It's very powerful, but it is. There are some little hiccups where if you add keywords or you change a keyword in the Nozzle dashboard, it doesn't really. It says it saves, but then you X out of it or you escape, and it says, "Are you sure you want to leave?" It gets a little confusing. The UX is not perfectly smooth, and even the limits. I told them, "Can you guys make it simpler for the limit usage?" Like, I don't know my usage on Nozzle. I see it, but you have to do math. It tells you each project what you're spending, and it could be much easier. I feel like TrueRanker's UI and the whole experience is easier. Yeah, the competitor feature. Yeah, if you click on...
So I'm in one of the competitor page, I think. Is it under SEO Analyzer?
It's you have to create a project. Did you create a project?
Yeah. I did, I think.
Yeah, you click on the project, and then on the left, there's competitors. See that on the left? Then you go there, and then you would enter your competitors, clicking on that. And competitors.
One.
It might recommend some, or you enter the URL. I Googled mine and entered them, but you could just click on the ones that offers and go from there. And I think the tier 1 does 3. It's very clean. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess. Right now, I think I could do up to 10 or 15 on tier 3. But it see how nice it is. It shows a little graphic down below.
Yeah.
Sam noticed this right away. And he said, the competitor analysis is great. And if you scroll down, you'll see the data come in. It populates pretty quickly. Sometimes you have to wait a few hours. But
no, I mean it's fine.
Yeah, and you scroll down, you'll see the keywords.
Yeah.
And then you see the columns for what you're ranking for compared to, well, our heads are blocking. Who's doing for what, you know?
Right.
So
okay, let me fix the heads. Yeah. Right. So
pretty good. And I checked the keyword ranking and the volumes compared to other tools, you know, Nozzle, Ahrefs, WriterZen, all of them. It's pretty close. Ahrefs is much more conservative on everything, but ranking wise, the numbers are, I think they're pulled directly from the Google API or possibly from BigQuery, like Nozzle using.
When I'm clicking one of these items, for example, 3D tone mapping software. So this one is showing something, this is ranking, position, okay. And the search trend and the other software that are on top.
Yeah, the other top 10 and where you are 61. And then you can analyze. Yeah. I haven't even gotten that far with the analyze part. I think that would use up the SEO credits that gives you.
I can try and see what comes out.
Yeah.
So it's 51%. Yes. So these are the, you should consider adding the keyword in the site content. This is helpful. Shorter URL. Okay. Yeah, I think this is useful. If you follow my concern will be, how am I going to export this information? Right?
You could, I mean, just for alone, just for the data for the ranking and then the competitor analysis and then the keyword recommendations, just those three things, I think it's worth it to pick up a code of this. Everything else still, you know, got to check out more. Even there were some things like the little things, the upgrade plan that he has on the dashboard on the top left, that doesn't need to be there. That's distracting.
Yeah. This thing can be here at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. Stuff like that.
I mean, it's not necessary, right?
Yeah. But
okay, how do I see my plan? Is it here?
Oh, your profile? What to see the limits or your plan? It should be under, yeah. I think it's under my profile. Yeah, down below. There you go.
Okay. So this is one code, if I'm not mistaken, or two.
That should be one code. Yeah, 500 keywords. That's one code. Yep. I think I did 3, which is 5,000 keywords, and 10 competitors, 10 to 15 competitors.
Right.
And the credits, I'm not sure. It might be 10,000 or I'm hoping.
Yeah, the
plugin I haven't tried yet because actually that was one thing I saw that the people said wasn't working as well, but I haven't tried the plugin yet.
Sometimes they just have to create the API key. The plugin will not work without the API key.
Sam, you should come on and talk about the plugin.
Yeah.
You've been, I think Sam was trying it a day before I was.
So Pam, I haven't connected my what do you call that?
The Google console.
GSC. Yeah. I will test with it later. Yeah. I haven't connected.
If you don't connect the Google Search Console, Google API, you won't get all the keyword suggestions and the same amount of data.
Right.
It helps for to have that, because when I first did it, I didn't connect it. I wasn't getting even my keyword ranking volumes. Nothing was showing up right. And then I connected it, and then all of a sudden it populated. It gave you suggestions and everything else.
No, Sam, you are not tired. You're talking so much over there. Now you don't want to come to camera. Look at that. Joe has the entire family.
Yeah, we're
There.
tired here. Look, Leah. You want to come here?
What is that they're playing with?
Oh, she's got a Dora the Explorer.
Right.
Leah, what's your favorite computer program? You like YouTube Kids? Yeah, she likes YouTube Kids. Sam is feeling tired today, just like Neelish.
Yeah. So you want to mention something about? I keep on forgetting the name. Rank tracker.
Rank tracker?
Yeah.
Yeah, rank tracker. The tracking rank tracking tool part is excellent. But the audit tool never worked. And then they came out with the new UI, redid it. It looks beautiful. And he's adding more features to Rank Tracker. But a lot of users are saying, can you just fix what isn't working to begin with? And now Rank Tracker, the audit tool doesn't work. And they added a competitor analysis. And the competitor analysis just loads to a white screen or goes blank.
Yes.
So it's very frustrating. And there's no error codes. There's nothing that comes up. It loads. It doesn't load. So Rank Tracker they're adding more and more features, but they're not solving the original problems. And it's been months now, so people are getting frustrated. So that's right now. I can't believe I'm saying this. TrueRanker is better than Rank Tracker. It came out of nowhere, and what I remember, Bean, we talked about this.
Joe was against this for so long.
What for TrueRanker?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I said, what do we need another tool for? It's going to be another tool. Forget it. I'm not going to get it. But then I got it. Sam was like, hey, check it out. I checked it out. I was like, wow, it works. Everything they promise is working. I don't see the problems. Hugh is another guy who got me into Twanker. Hugh and Sam together. I think we were all talking about this. Me and you, Rabin, with Sam, with Hugh, that if TrueRanker came out last summer, we would be hyping it up as the #1 ranking SEO tool that came out last year. But because TrueRanker came out after so many other tools, we all kind of slept on the wheel on it. I mean, there's been a few that say, hey, it's good. But then some of the reviews early on said it's not that great, that TrueRanker was having problems. But I guess he fixed the founder, I believe his name is Sergio. He fixed the problems. It seems to be working now. It's not trying to do too much like the other tools are trying to do everything. It's just doing enough. So, yeah, TrueRanker, definitely glad I picked it up. It's another. I was hoping it would stink. I was hoping to tell Sam this is a piece of garbage. We're refunding it. I could save my money.
So you are going to talk about Flokzu. Have anyone tried it?
No, I haven't tried.
Let me log in. So it seems like a database that you can design for your business process automation. I'm not exactly sure it will apply for everybody, but for corporate, yes. What's this, Sam?
Pam's talking about refunding Riku, but I was about to say don't refund that yet.
Yeah. Pam, hang on a second. We have a discussion on that. Company profile. Okay.
Sam found some stuff about the founders of TrueRanker.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Optimiza.com. Oh, it's a Spanish. Yeah.
So, Sam, what's going on, or Andy, with TrueRanker, the company? I mean, I heard they were fairly a young company, new. They didn't even have their own social media profiles set up. The group's community, which some people were worried about. Not much of a foundation set up. The domain name may be young as well, something like that. I've been reading a few things.
So I checked the website. Is there anything? Is it the guy? Sergio?
Is his name Sergio or Silvio? Silvio or Sergio? I think it's the founder.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen. So.
Yeah, Sergio. That's the one I've been speaking to.
Okay.
Javier. I think he's the one on AppSumo. One of them I saw was on AppSumo answering questions.
So TrueRanker is one of their projects.
So it seems like TrueRanker might have something in common with Ligna. Ligna was a concern I've had with them as well about their company information, background, funding. It is something to worry about when you have a tool that's good.
But the background.
I feel like TrueRanker, you're not spending as much, but with Ligna, the investment, I just have one tier, which whatever, $69. But it was a tool that I would say, hey, you might gonna go 5 or full stack 10, but then you're worried about the company, the background. You don't want to invest that much for the risk. But TrueRanker might be worth the risk, at least for one code. I don't know. But this is what worries us.
Yeah, we can't go full stack. It's risky for a full stack thing.
For Ligna, you think TrueRanker might be risky too?
I have a feeling that because it's sometimes 50-50, you won't know who actually works out. And most of them are not. 1 or 2 of them will work out. So Ligna, also I'm having the same feeling. They have a lot of tools under one umbrella, which is great. But yeah, sustainability is a question.
Ligna, I was 3 codes on Ligna, and then when the support wasn't getting back to me on the background of the agency and stuff like that, I dropped to 1 code. It got me nervous. And with TrueRanker, I'm not as nervous because TrueRanker is not trying to do as many things. They're doing just enough things well. and efficiently.
Right.
Where I feel like you have Ligna, Rank Tracker. They're trying to do a lot of things, and they're always adding new features. Even Akoya was getting me nervous because they're always adding features, and I love Akoya, but they're also on that plan, which I'm full in on Akoya and FeedHive. I'm invested in those tools, but Ligna, Rank Tracker, a little bit more nervous. TrueRanker, not as nervous. I may be nervous, but they're already doing whatever they put out. It's working. They're not trying to reinvent the wheel. And I feel like the other tools are updating the system as they go. They're listening to the community feedback and they're adding more features, but they're not fixing what doesn't work already. Where TrueRanker already works out of the box. It's working. So that's what you want in a product that has a good foundation.
Oh. Yes, of course. I'll visit this link.
Good job, Hugh. That's good. Yeah. All right, I feel better. Yeah, because Hugh jumped in full stack on TrueRanker also.
What is this LinkedIn? Seriously?
They're blocking your IP already. You must be using scraping tools. Maybe you've been using Cheatlayer, and that they're blocking you. You've been flagged for. You're a cheater. You've been flagged. We have to talk about the Cheatlayer bootcamp today, also.
Yeah.
Boy,
I'm waiting to hear it from you.
You didn't go on?
No, I was asleep.
Did you ever do the onboarding, by the way?
No.
But you still have it, right? Or are you refunded?
I still have it. I bought it again.
Yeah, it's one of those tools.
Yeah, one of those.
I'm keeping it. I'm going down with it. I might not know what it does, but I'm keeping it.
So are we going to talk about Cheatlayer, or I go through Flokzu?
Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead with that.
So this one is more like process automation, and it is pretty detailed. So you can create forms. Let's say you want to request a certain process in your office that request for receipt from your employees, or the employees can submit their receipts to the finance department. You can actually design it. I think Microsoft InfoPath is also similar, but this one give you this. Let me zoom up. They give you this process flow. So from creating document, if it is not approved, then notify the sender and modify document. And once approved, then it goes to a certain bucket. I'm not sure anybody has tried this process or not. You can create as many you like. So you can start creating a process in this manner. Anybody bought these for testing or whichever? Joe, you still there? So let's try something like a simple one.
Pam was asking what's the name of this tool?
Oh, this is Flokzu.
Flokzu. Yeah, I haven't tried this yet.
So this one, you can design a form and create a process like what you want to in this point, how you want to make a decision, whether there is a due date, and you can notify the parties involved. So these in the designer landscape, like if I go to the my process, it mostly looks to me for enterprise or office uses, but it can be adapted to other business as well. So you can create a new process from scratch or pull up one of the templates. And these forms will collect data and start the process. So the process workflow works in this manner. So each of the steps has its criteria. So if you, let's say, if you didn't complete, then it will go to a specific process step, like from here, going back to here. Then if rejected, it's out. If accepted, then it continues. I'm wondering how many people actually bought this, because it has certain features, like you can have version of your process and have a sandbox. Then you can have webhooks. So basically, you can transfer the data anywhere. So you can either save or deploy. So it's kind of data collection utility, and then it can go through multiple layers. Like you have senior marketing manager who needs to approve this data, and then the data can go to another place and they need to accept and then publish, something like this. So they call it business process automation. And I noticed they have this database as well.
It looks like a clean dashboard. Very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. You have users, roles, and teams. I'm not exactly sure what is. Oh, okay. There's the
You're tier 1. You went tier 1 with it?
Yeah. I'm going to change my name into One Code Guy. So I will be the One Code Guy.
Oh, you're going to just do one code everything, try everything out, and then see what happens. Are you thinking about stacking more codes on this one, or you're happy with one code?
No, this one, for me, at this point, I do not have a use case. but I want to know if people have use case for this. Because just because I don't have a use case doesn't mean others don't have.
Yeah, there's so many tools that not really a use case, like Deep Talk. There's a few of them.
Yeah, Deep Talk.
That you kind
Deep
of, even like Riku, but they're still fun to play with. Just to see that data pulled and how to play around with it. But they're not necessities, for your daily workflow.
Right. But I think Mark, what's his name? Mark Firth. He actually asked about Flokzu. It might have a use case with his purpose. But can anyone help check? I think this live didn't go live on SaaS Tribe.
Why didn't go live? You think the permission problems?
Yeah, it had an error. And I'm pretty sure it didn't went live.
Have you ever gone live there with Wave?
Yes.
Yeah, you did, right?
I did.
With everybody. Yeah, I know Software Shed you have, but I wasn't sure if
SaaS Tribe I did.
Because I've had problems in the past with some tools. If you're not the admin, it doesn't work. Even if you're a moderator. But with Wave, you can go live with any group without being even a moderator. You can be a user and just go live.
Mm-hmm. The app needs to be installed in the system.
And it is installed in SaaS Tribe. I know Neelish said set it up.
No, I went live there.
Yeah. So
today, when I was trying to schedule, it gave me an error that you have exceeded the number of characters I'm supposed to do. But in Wave, this is the problem. I can reschedule unless I delete the entire thing first.
Now with because Melon is expiring now, Melon you can go live in any group as well, or is that more restrictive?
So Melon is going in a different direction. I also asked the question in the AppSumo Q&A. So they haven't fixed the group problem yet, but they have other features like when there is a live going on, they do a local recording, means it records on your computer. So you can use those video to later do your own editing. So the audio, the person-wise video tracks are different. So I guess they will fix it, but
so Melon still doesn't have the live to group.
Yes. No, they have.
Oh, they do have. They do have.
They do have.
Oh, okay.
They just can't show the name and the profile picture.
That was the problem in the beginning that I said, I was hoping they'd fix it by now, but I guess you gotta, Facebook is also putting up a fight.
A lot of
because I know a lot of tools are waiting for things. Even the social media tools are having a lot of issues with Facebook and Instagram, especially after the Facebook Instagram merger integration. A lot of headache.
Instagram is very, strict about this.
But now that they merged everything on the Facebook business plan, they want us to use their Facebook, Instagram business model to schedule posts, do everything. They are pushing out these third-party tools. They're making it more difficult for the Melons and the Akoyas of the world to do this work,
Yeah, they have been trying to do that for a while. but then
they're making
they
it
have to comply
much harder.
to
I
their
mean,
own.
because things were easier even last year. I mean, look at what happened to Postal Plan and even Promo
Yes.
Republic. They're having the posts are being deleted, and all this stuff is happening because they weren't going by the API rules.
Yeah. So I think, Joe, you should show some of the Cheatlayer.
Oh, Cheatlayer I can't even show because it's so confusing. Even with Riku, basically with Cheatlayer is more of an experience. I mean, I had to set up a separate profile Chrome browser alias to use Cheatlayer because and other people have said Cheatlayer, and Hugh knows, Cheatlayer causes a lot of conflicts. The extension, it will break Sequoia for one. Cheatlayer breaks Sequoia's website. It breaks tab extend. It breaks a WordPress theme builders. So what I had to do is, and what Rohan recommended, and it makes sense, is to create a separate profile on Chrome and use Cheatlayer
without any
profile. Yeah, the founder of Cheatlayer said that's the best option. So now I have a separate Chrome browser set up just for Cheatlayer, which I'm still, I did the onboarding process months ago, and it was very helpful, but I've already forgotten everything he taught me. And so today I did the boot camp, which Hugh was there. Hugh was at the boot camp. Pam, I don't think she was there. But a lot of people were at the Cheatlayer boot camp. And we were all, I think I would say at least 50% of us were completely lost. We were like, what is going on? We couldn't even get by. All I learned today was how to use AirMeet, on the Cheatlayer bootcamp. Rohan, the founder, he's a genius. I mean, he is smart. He knows what he's trying to do and achieve. The thing I see with him is he's an engineer trying to explain it to other engineers, not to users. Users want to know, what the heck are you doing? Now, even Pamela mentioned Cheatlayer was like, yeah, you should hire someone from the marketplace to do your cheat. But then why do we buy the tool? the tool
exactly.
do the work. What I've said to other people is I feel like the founder of Cheatlayer he could be potentially the next Elon Musk. The man is a mad scientist. He's very smart, and the tool, I've seen it with the onboarding and even the boot camp today. I picked up some things. It works. The goal of Cheatlayer is that you would just type in whatever you wanted to do, and it will convert it to JavaScript, and it will scrape. It will do an automation. So Cheatlayer is trying to make general terminology into, an app, an automation, a task. The problem is it's just confusing the UI and using the tool. It gets a little messy. And then when he tries to explain it more, you get more confused because he's throwing more things at you. So I felt really dumb today at bootcamp.
No, I think I understand the struggle. So the struggle is he is a developer himself. He knows how to code. It comes in very naturally to him. And this happened to me a few years back because I was transitioning from senior development to more of a leadership role. So when you go into leadership, you can't talk code. You must talk human. So that was a shift I went through. It was tremendously tough for me because all along I coded, and then I had to explain it like a 5-year-old how the process works. And that was challenging. I mean, really challenging. I can understand his point of view, but as you said, it can be a hidden gem, and those who adopt it early, they might be able to make tremendously nice things with it.
Yeah, I'm keeping a code, and playing around with it a little bit. I've had some use cases for it, like with Deep Talk maybe, or some other of my daily workflows. But the experience of using the tool is frustrating, because he really set it up like a coder, and I have some basic coding knowledge, but he is like on another level. Maybe you would understand it more with your background, but the way the user interface works and how to do a cheat to make it, to set it up, even today during the boot camp, it took like 3-4 steps to do a simple task, and then he was going through it like it was so easy, and all of us were saying, wait, we couldn't get by step 1. We say, wait, what? You have to hit shift, enter, and then escape, and then this whole thing. And now I guess he has advisors that are helping him out, saying, hey, you have to dumb it down for the Joes of the world.
Yes.
You have to make it easier for us to figure out what you're doing. He made it too smart. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Silicon Valley.
Yes, I did.
Very good show, right? And Richard, the CEO of Pied Piper, he made an internet that worked off of a cell phone, mobile devices, the first universal internet. And they didn't get it at first when it was that tool. And he made it, he tested the beta on other engineers, other programmers, and they all loved the tool. But then when he finally went live with the tool, there was no return users. The return users went down. And that, I feel, is what like a Cheatlayer is going through, where he created a plane, but now he wants to almost, you have to take the wings off of it and the engine and make it a bus. But that defeats what he's trying to do. There's already a bus. He wants to keep it a plane.
Now I think it's a little bit ahead of time. This happens. I think you have seen products that they made it ahead of time, that people are not yet used to or getting used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, Hugh gets it.
Yeah.
It breaks everything. It's just a mess. Yeah, that's Andy. Yeah, Andy Lim. No joke.
Yeah.
I hate the refresh part.
Yeah, I mean, Hugh, don't take it in the wrong way. I don't think it's a consumer level product. It's not like there's a app where you can change your images. This is more like they provided a platform to create the app, not to, definitely user experience is a thing, but the engine of itself might be very powerful.
Yeah, I wouldn't refund Cheatlayer. I would hold on to it. And like I said, a few months ago when I did the onboarding process with him, he spent an hour with me, over an hour, going over what did I want to use Cheatlayer for. And he went over the whole process, and the attention he gave me, it was worth, I looked at it as like an hourly fee. I paid $99 for Cheatlayer, and that was almost like I paid for the onboarding experience. So I already got value back for it. It is a little bit of a steep price tag, but someone's time. And even today with the boot camp, what he's doing is very innovative. This boot camp is free. All this stuff is great. And he's rewarding the community, the users, that if you come up with your own cheat codes, you could be rewarded $5,000, or you max stack, he'll give it to you free. I really like what Rohan's doing. I think he's like an innovator. He's definitely, you're investing in him. But he's definitely an interesting character. He has a different way of doing things. But I think it could become something worth of value, where it's like a stock. You invest in it, and then what if Cheatlayer, like you said, becomes a tool, like a gem? 5 years down the road, we're all saying, wow, it turned into this extension on Chrome that everybody's using now, and it costs $100 a month to use it, and we got it for $99.
So at the beginning, I was upset with him, but then during that weekend, I rethink the entire thing. Then I put myself in his position. If it was me 10 years back, I would be replying and will be super protective about my product. Then I understood, even though I refunded it, I bought it again to give it a chance. That's a good use case.
I didn't know if I was just asking him. He got RoboMotion. I was looking at that in the beginning, but then I was like, I don't know if I want to set up another machine for that.
No, I bought it.
You like Robo?
No, I bought it to test, to code, I think. So I have few Windows machines remotely. So I installed in two of them, two agents. But still, I am busy. I guess we all are busy with family and work. So we need to do something. We do not have so much time to learn the process. It's so advanced, but at the same time, it takes so much time.
Yeah, Hugh always says. Hugh used to be all about, full stack or go home, all in or go home. Yeah. That was Hugh. Yeah. Now the new Hugh is my LTD sponsor. I call him my sponsor. He helps me. Now Hugh is very conservative. He says, Joe, refund it. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. He changed.
You know what? Maybe he got 2 kids now.
Yeah, he knows. He's more conservative, Hugh. Before it was like, who cares? Let's buy everything. And now Hugh is very play it safe, be careful. I don't know what's going on with Hugh. Maybe he has I don't know if he's married or he has a new girlfriend or what's going on with Hugh, but he's evolved, he's matured. And now he's my LTD sponsor and he keeps an eye on me. And every once in a while he checks in on me, gives me a little therapy session and says, Joe, I heard you bought something. What did I buy that was really stupid? It was one of those form apps. I don't know. It was something. And he said, what are you doing? What are you doing? You don't need that. You don't even need that. What did I ask you?
No, I noticed. Yeah.
I asked you a question one night. He goes, are you serious? Like it was something. Ligna. Yeah, that was one of them. Yeah. Hugh saved me from full stacking Ligna one night. I was this close to going 10 codes in on Ligna. I said, you know what, Hugh? I think I like Ligna. I'm really liking this founder. And then he's like, take it easy, big guy. You don't need that right now. Yeah, I was totally crazy. And he saved me.
Nice one, Hugh.
Good save, Hugh.
Good save.
My wife was happy. She said, oh, good. She likes Hugh.
A drum roll for Hugh.
Even though Hugh is a LA Dodgers fan and I'm a New York Mets fan, East Coast, West Coast. He's in the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast. So we're not supposed to get along, but we get along.
Yeah. Now, due to the internet, we can get along. Doesn't mean we have to support the same team.
We do. Full stack like that.
So now, let us know about the secret of Riku.
Riku is I just started today, and Stuart, the founder of Content Villain, remember him? Very nice guy. I've been chatting with him, and I even posted, can he dumb down Riku? What does it do? I'm still 10% understanding of it, but it seems to be a playground for AI tools, a place where you can pull in all the OpenAI and the GPT-3 and the J and everything in one spot, Studio AI, and mess around with customizing your own AI, which I wasn't sure because I had a Closer's copy where you could customize frameworks there. Why would I need to do Riku? But with what he's doing there, it's basically to experiment. It's free for now to use all the tools and put it into one space save it and share it with the community, and then basically inspire each other to create your own customized AI tool. And then you could export what you create to eventually build your own tool. But that, he said, is still evolving.
So from his discussion, I mean, online comments, what I understood is a hackathon for GPT-3, GPT-J, and other sources.
OpenAI,
So
Studio AI, yeah, all of them. Yeah, it's one playground.
Yeah, it's a playground where you can try out your frameworks. The same framework, GPT-3 and GPT-J, will give you different output.
Yep.
So you know which one is working for you. Yeah.
And then you can customize it, kind of how you could do in Clojure's copy, correct? Like Clojure's copy has that framework. Right. You can customize it, and then you can use the tool to whatever, like you would use niches or phrase or writer, and you could copy, paste, and use with the outputs. But then you could save it, and then the goal is eventually to export. You can export the what you created, what you taught the AI, and customize it to your voice. And then I actually contacted Stuart that it would be great if we can export it or create. He has some sort of shell on the tool that we could actually use it, like our own platform, create our own AI tool that's customized to our brand, to our company, to our voice. So for me, it would be silly, stupid, joking, but then some serious corporate stuff, like a nice balance. Then for someone else, it would be this voice. You kind of train it, teach it, and you have your own AI tool. So I look at it as right now, invest $49, play with it. You know, if you don't like it, refund. But then what Stuart seems to have planned for the future looks very promising, where he's going to expand on it and make it that you can kind of create your own AI writer that's in your voice. The cost, he says, eventually the using the GPT-3 and the Studio AI credits, there is, once you reach a limit, like they will start charging per character. When you pull, he's not charging you, but those you have to plug in your API.
Yeah, definitely.
But he thinks that they will eventually be almost nothing or free, because that it's so many people using it and that it's open source. So we'll see. I think I just got it today, Riku.ai, and I'm playing around with it and messing around with it. I'm already using what he created and people in the community have shared, and it's very useful you could actually use it for your own projects. And then I'm trying to make my own and save it. Now you could save your AI template. You could share it in the community on Riku, or you could put it in your own private folder if you don't want to, share with all. Like, I'm not sharing mine publicly in the community yet. I'm too embarrassed that mine are too stupid, because I'm working on one that's bad dad jokes. Like, I just want really, silly dad jokes, and hopefully we'll see what happens there.
Who commented the sound super?
That's Sajwal.
Andy. No, this one. Hey Sajal, so there was an error from web video when streaming to the SaaS trial. That's why you see the announcement, but it didn't stream there. Sorry about that. Yeah. Who commented the last one? Yeah, I have the same question. Oh, Dave. Hi, welcome to the stream. It's almost 1 hour. Yes, if you have the chance, go and play with Riku.ai. It's interesting. It's a playground of AI tools. So you can use your own sources to create your own prompts.
I apologize. It's been hectic over here.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The discussion was still going on. Wilson, when you are going to join the stream?
Are you going to get Dave on the stream? Wilson should come. Yeah.
Yeah, Wilson, he never comes.
Yeah, you guys should jump on. I have to run soon because...
yeah, I'm also going to finish.
Trying to get my daughter.
We can do the next one with Dave and Wilson and Sam.
Yeah, I would love to get them on. I've been trying to get Wilson on forever. Sam comes on.
Yeah.
And Dave would definitely be interesting to talk to. Me and Dave go back and forth and have a good time in the groups. He's been doing some really good videos, putting out good content. And he's very curious about the all the LTDs. He gets me thinking. I was making fun of Dave earlier that he was comparing these two tools. I said, what are you talking about? And then I said, wow, he's actually right. They could be similar. Never thought of that. So
no, depending on which side of the pipe you are.
Yeah. But yeah, let's do this again. Always enjoy.
Yeah, let's do it again. Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me on.
Going forward, we are trying to be subjective. So we will talk about 2 or 3 tools and we experiment with it live. And we discover things together. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. And we can even talk about subjects, social media marketing in general, SEO in general, web development in general. We could even do that. Or whatever. We could do polls, or if people in the group want to talk about certain things. If we get 75% of people say, hey, we want to talk about web design, or we want to talk about this tool. Can we only talk about, whatever, the email writer? Let's talk about that. I really want to know about that tool. All right, so we'll talk about it. That's what I think we should do. Listen to the community, see what they want to talk about.
Yeah, I can see the comment who said you can use
and Andy Lim again.
Oh, Andy's
a good
yes,
guy.
You can, but Content Villain is just one AI engine, whereas Riku, you can experiment many different type of engine, so it's not the same.
Yeah, Content Villain is ready to go app, software that you can just do like a closers copy, phrase writer, where the Riku is kind of like he was saying it's like going down the rabbit hole, and it's a place for nerds and geeks to just geek out and experiment and learn more about AI and how they work, and connecting them to you basically connecting all these platforms, the GPT-3 and the Studio 21 and the OpenAI accounts that are free, and you connect them to Riku and you play. You just see what works and what doesn't work. Well, Content Villain is basically
you can
GPT-3.
compare it with other AIs with your prompt. Like if you generate it with OpenAI, how is it working out with CC? Or
I've noticed that some work better, than others, and then like the J is actually working better for many use cases. I didn't realize. And then I what is good about getting Riku, I didn't even realize I had a Studio 21 account. I had an account already. I had it since last summer. I didn't even use it. So when I connected it, it asked for the API key. I said, oh my God, I had this already and I haven't been using it. So it kind of opens your eyes and says, okay, if you want to really learn more about AI, I think Riku is more like a hub. It's a hub, and you could just play with all the other platforms, learn. But Closers Copy still, the customized frameworks they could do there are excellent, so I don't know. Stuart did not say anything.
This one you can go and request access to Megatron, then you can include in Riku. I didn't see
option yet for that, but maybe I know he's
No, I
working
mean-
on a lot of things. I saw that there were
I have
4.
the connector.
There were
Yeah.
4 in there right now.
Mhm.
But yeah, he says it's evolving and he's going to scale it hopefully, and it'll become, bigger. So we'll see.
Yep.
But I got to run.
Yep.
Thanks for having me
everyone
on.
who joined. I'll see you guys soon. I'm trying to improve the stream.
No, it's great.
As you can see.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
All right, good night. Thanks, guys. Bye, everybody. I'll be
Bye.
back on. I'll be on
Good
Facebook
day.
talking. I just got to run and
Yeah.
check out my daughter. Good night.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good time, guys. Bye-bye.